Hi, I'm Johnson Hagood with the FACD Tip of the Month for July. I'm going to talk about an impression technique, a wash impression technique that I'm using in my office these days, where I'm virtually replacing alginate impressions. It's also good for crown and bridge impressions. It's good for Invisalign impressions if you do that. I like it even for my study models because the many more years I practice, the more accurate I've really wanted to have even my study models. So I'm using a wash technique using Horace Colzer's FlexiTime heavy and light-bodied impression material, the Extreme, which is a 2-minute setting time. This is the heavy body material. It goes in a gun. I'm going to syringe that into a stock tray. And then I'm going to use a putty separator made by Kerr on top of that impression. After I take the impression with the heavy body and the separator on top of that, I'll remove that tray and then use my and remove the foil from the top, and then I'll use the light body impression material in that as a wash. And this impression material technique is just by far the best I've ever seen in the presence of moisture and with just about any kind of shaped arch where you might have trouble fitting other trays. And we're gonna just nail the impression every time with this with no bubbles. And even if we're just doing an impression for one crown, we get that. We're gonna have, it's gonna look like a border molded impression for a denture. And I just think that all of that in the long run just makes for really excellent models all the time. So I'm using this for a lot of stuff. So we're ready to take our impression, and by the way, I also love these lip retractors. You can get them from Patterson. I forget who makes them. That's nice for your impressions as well. I'm going to go ahead and fill my stock tray with that I've already tried in to make sure that it fits. And I'm going to fill this with the heavy body material. By the way, it's 2 minutes setting time after it goes in the mouth. So that's why they call it FlexiTime. There's plenty of time to work with the material, so you can take your time. And I'm actually going to place my sheet, and I'm going to dry the teeth open. And I'm going to seat my tray. And we have 2 minutes setting time. Okay, I'm going to remove this. Alright, I'm going to remove my putty separator. And now I'm going to go with the light body impression material. Okay, now I'm going to syringe in my light body material. I've got basically a customized tray here now, very customized. So I'm going to reinsert the impression. And we have 2 minutes setting time. Okay, I'm going to remove the impression. And there it is.